What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the big fight, David and Goliath, in chapter 17 of 1 Samuel. Listen to this intro and let's get right into this video. When God gives you that peace, you will rest in his security, his protection, his comfort, his love. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and we are now going to be going into David and Goliath fight. We're going to get ready and go into this chapter and look at this. Is like one of the parts, not in this video, but in this chapter. As we get through this chapter, one of these parts, you're going to be able to see the physical fight between David and Goliath and the spiritual fight against the gods of Philistine and our Lord God. You're going to be able to see this. I'm going to be able to break this down to you in the Bible. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Let's get right into this. Let's get started at least. So we're going to be focused on 1 Samuel chapter 17 verses 1 to 11, and let's start to read. Goliath challenges the Israelites. Verse 1. The Philistines now mustered their army for battle, encamped between Soko in the Judea and Mezekah at Ephesus Damimin. Saul countered by gathering his Israelites troops near the valley of Elah. So the Philistines and Israelites faced each other on opposite hills, with the valley between them. Then Goliath, the Philistine champion from Gath, came out of the Philistine rank to face the forces of Israel, who was over 9 feet tall. He wore a bronze helmet, and his bronze coat of mail weighed 125 pounds. He also wore bronze leg armor, and he carried a bronze javelin on his shoulder. The shaft of his spear was as heavy and thick as a weaving beam, tipped with an iron spread head that weighed 15 pounds. His armor bearer walked ahead of him carrying a shield. Goliath stood and shouted and taunted across the Israelites. "Why are you all coming out to fight?" he called. "I am the Philistines' champion, but are you only the servants of Saul? Choose one man to come down here and fight me. If he kills me, then we will be your slaves. But if I kill him, you will be our slaves. I defy the armies of Israel today. Send me a man who will fight me." When Saul and the Israelites heard this, they were terrified and deeply shaken. Let's break this down. What we'll see in verses 1 to 11 is the war launched by the Philistines and the defiance of Goliath against the Lord, confronting an aggressive, frightening army. This is what we'll see. The war launched by the Philistines and the defiance of Goliath, confronting an aggressive and frightening enemy. We can learn a lot from this. The story of David and Goliath defeating the oppressor of God's people. How do we see that? The Philistines invaded Israel at Shakho in Judea. The invasion, Saul and his army countered in the valley of Elah. The battle lines. What was the battle lines? The army faced each other on the opposite hill surrounding the valley. What do we also see? The Philistines sent forth a giant warrior named Goliath, who issued a hostile challenge to the Israelites. This man stood at 9 feet tall, over 9 feet tall. His armor, a bronze helmet, a coat of scale armor that weighed 125 pounds, a pair of bronze leggings. His weapon of choice, a bronze spear with a tip that weighed 15 pounds. His shield, an armor bearer carried it before him. His defiant mockery. Why did the Israelites line up to fight when not a single soldier will face Goliath? Why? His hostile challenge. We see that the mightiest warrior in Israel fight a personal duel with him. His aggressive proposal. What was it? That the duel be a representative war. The nation of the loser will become subject to the winner. The impact of Goliath's defiance was a paralyzed army. The Israelites were shaken and terrorized. We see that in these verses. So now we'll jump over to another video and we'll continue to travel through chapter 17 of 1 Samuel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you over in the next video. God bless you and God bless your family.